Hi, I'm Carolyn, and today I'm going to teach you how to make chocolate covered pretzels, chocolate covered strawberries, raisins, and almonds. So the first thing you want to do is grab some chocolate, and I just picked this up at our Amish market, but you can pick it up at Michael's or AC Moore as well. So I'm just going to fill a microwavable bowl, and I have my microwave out here today. So we're going to put it in for 50% power at 1 minute. So let's look for power, and that's going to be 50 and 1 minute. Oops, let me try that again. Power. Start. Okay. So we always want to melt our chocolate at 50% power so we don't burn it. So let's move this out of the way. Some other chocolate that you can get is white chocolate, red chocolate. They have all different wafer. It's meltables or wafers. You'll find them in the candy aisle normally. So I'm going to move this off to the side. And while I'm melting the chocolate, what I did is take some wax paper and I put that right on our cookie sheet so that way we're ready to go. I'm going to show you the pretzel rods first, and they're super easy. I just get whatever's on sale. I like to make sure I check the pretzels that they're not broken. So a lot of times the pretzel rods will be broken, so just check before you buy them and be careful when you're storing them and carrying them home. So we're going to check our chocolate. Now it's going to take a couple minutes to melt it, so we're just going to go ahead and move those around a little bit. Nothing really happened on that first attempt. So sometimes I get impatient and I'll do 2 minutes. So let's do that for 2 more minutes. And again, 50% power. And since Valentine's Day is nearby, I went to the local ShopRite and I just asked them for some jimmies. I went with the pink and the white and the red. So for chocolate covered pretzels, we'll make them pretty. But I have also gotten, say my kids graduated from high school or college, I got the colors for their college or their school. For the holidays, you might choose red and green or another color, blue or white. So it's fun to make it red, white, and blue for 4th of July. This is an easy thing to make and delicious and always a big hit whenever you bring it to somebody's house. So we'll just let that microwave go for a minute, and I'll let you know that we are offering other cooking segments. So if you wanted to look at our YouTube channel or our Facebook page, you can check out other segments that we have. Okay, let's check that out. That looks like it is starting to melt. As you can see, the wafers are starting to melt there, but not quite ready. So I think maybe 1 more minute ought to do us. Oops. Put this back in the oven. So clear it, 50% and 1 minute. And I'll show you what it looks like before I start. It looks like it's still solid, but when we stir that, it becomes smooth and silky. So we'll just stir that up. Perfect. Now we'll go ahead and take our pretzel rods, and we're just going to make sure we start with clean hands, and we're just drizzling that chocolate down the whole pretzel rod. And we'll do a few before we start sprinkling our jimmies. We definitely want to add our jimmies before they cool. These make a wonderful Christmas gift or a Valentine's present, or like I said, anytime you're going to a party, especially in the fall or spring months, or even I always make them for 4th of July with red, white, and blue jimmies, or Memorial Day. It's super easy. Look how easy this is to make. Very economical as well. Sometimes you'll pay $1 a piece for one pretzel rod, so I don't know, the whole bag of chocolate probably cost me $10 or $11. And these rods were $6 or $7. So okay, we have our pretzels all melted, and we just sprinkle them with some jimmies. Look how delicious and fun they are. Okay. Next, I wanted to show you how easy it is to have some chocolate-covered strawberries. So let's move our pretzels out of the way. So I washed our strawberries, and you do want to kind of paper dry, make sure they're dry. So I let them air dry for a few hours, and you'll just pick them up by the stem, and we'll dip the whole strawberry in that liquid. We just do a little shake. We'll set them down. We're going to just dunk them right in there. The whole strawberry. Do a little shake. And we don't want them touching, but on the wax paper they'll dry, and then they'll be a delicious treat. Something lovely to make for your loved ones any time of the year, but with Valentine's right around the corner, I thought this would be a fun thing to teach you. Especially when times are tight for a lot of people. This is decadent, but not very expensive. Move those jimmies out of the way. So you get the idea with the strawberries. We're just dipping them in, spreading the chocolate around, making sure you hold the stem up, shake it. All right, let's move these out of the way. And look, they're already drying, looking delicious. And I'll show you raisins next because I don't want to mix my nuts in there. As a matter of fact, let me grab a small bowl. All right, so we're going to go ahead and just put our raisins. Usually I'll dump them right in my chocolate when I'm finished, but this time I'm going to put them in a separate bowl. And I'm going to pour some of that chocolate right in that bowl. I'm going to save some for my almonds. Okay. And let's just stir them right in that bowl. Looks like I can add a few more. We just want to make sure we cover all the raisins. So let's put a few more in there. All right. So those raisins are totally covered. Clean spoon. We're just going to take a little pile on the spoon and then just push it off, and we're going to let that be a little segment of little pile of raisins there. Now, if you have somebody who's allergic, of course you don't want to contaminate your chocolate. So that's why I'm doing my raisins before my almonds. And I'll definitely want to put my almonds on a separate sheet of paper or a separate plate when I'm serving and label them, because there's so many people right now that are allergic to nuts. You would hate to, them think they're going to get chocolate covered raisins, but they're contaminated with almonds. Oh, this is starting to dry a little bit quick on me, so I'm going to have to move a little quicker. So let's move this out of the way, and I guess I'll show you right with the almonds how it will look. Let me move these out of the way. Like I said, I'll use a separate sheet for the almonds. And these are just roasted sea salt almonds. I'll open the bag, but not quite all the way. And I'm just going to pour them right into my bowl. These are my favorite. Just take a spoon, cover your almonds. Make sure they're all together, all covered. Take my other spoon. And we'll just slide them onto the cookie sheet. So I hope you get a chance to make your own chocolate for somebody you love or for yourself, who I hope you love also. What else? If you have any questions about it, you can reach out to us on our Facebook page and ask questions. I always kind of monitor the Facebook page to see if there's any questions. And if there's anything you would like us to make for you that we haven't in the past, or something that you've always wanted to make but you haven't learned, I'll be happy to try. And that's it. Thank you so much for joining me. And here's some chocolate we made in, 10 minutes flat. Thank you again. Have a great day. Take care.